Hello, people.
Go live first.
Hello, hello, hello. Let me reposition my things around while we are setting up to do the live fully to all the platforms. Welcome to all of you who just joined Kallang. Hi, hi, hi. I have everything with me today. Ronnie says hi.
Go live.
Hello, Radavi. Radavi just joined. I'm not sure if I am pronouncing your name correctly, but welcome to you.
Just in case you see out of battery, you can use this. You just plug on the back. Yeah, don't need to pull up.
And I'm very excited to start the live session today because I am going to start with a comprehension close, and the passage is very interesting. Yes. Now, that's very on point.
Yeah.
Okay, so hello everyone. Oh, I forgot. While waiting for the rest to come in, of course, the never ending, because it's still ongoing, so I'd love to share about this. Ladies and gentlemen, for the duration of the month, January and February, for the entire month, okay, we are actually running a back to school lucky draw, people. That means to say, if you manage to sign up and join our lessons for classes within this campaign period, you may actually get the chance to win one of the prizes that we have prepared for you. Yay! You have very high chances of winning because we have a total of 85 winners for this lucky draw and very amazing sets of prizes. That's around 50 of you may win the Writers at Work voucher for our holiday programs, which we have prepared a lot for you. And then we also have 20 Audio Technica earbuds and 12 iPads. And oh my God, 3
Oh my God!
systems. Yes! I hope you're having a good day. It's Friday, so yeah, hey, it's a TGIF. Is it a TGIF, Sherlyn? Or you're busy? You're still busy for the weekend, is it? But nonetheless, I hope you are well and alive. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, the lucky draw is still ongoing. It's just what, 17th of January, so you still have time to maybe perhaps think about it and maybe, join us. And we have another set of exciting announcements for you, but I shall keep that perhaps until at least the end of January. I'll reveal it to you by February. Wow, I always have something for you, some surprises in store for everyone. Yes. Wow. Who is this? A Wow.Jane. Very interesting. Now I know who that is. Okay, so today we are going through, of course, 2 papers, weighted assessments from last year. Very fresh. Today's paper will be Nanyang, WA2, and then Red Swastika. Of course, if you want more, we can give you more. Because you are... Hello, Alyssa. What is it? How do I say Eliza? How do I pronounce it? I forgot how to pronounce it. Alyssa, I say Alyssa, right? Welcome to you. I hope you're fine. And I hope you are preparing. I suppose you're preparing for your English drama audition, right? Yeah. I was thinking during English today that the only reason I did well in PSLE is because... And then, wow. What a cliffhanger. Y'all keep me entertained while learning. Oh, that's great. That's nice, Alyssa. I'm happy that you're actually entertained while learning the live session, because for me, the most important part as a teacher is to, in class, right, students really learn best when they learn engaged. And it could be engaged in a way that they're having fun, or engaged in a way that their thoughts are entertained by the teachers when they ask questions. Engaged in a way that you feel like the classroom is a safe space for you to provide your opinions and ideas without feeling the need to be very scared that your teacher will scold you for whatever you shared, or that your classmates will judge you for whatever you said, right? So that is the environment I wanted to have. I'm quite happy that you have that and they're always so boring. I like when my teacher teach me, I just Alyssa, go easy on the comparisons. Ah. It's because like it's very different the nature, because I'm here doing it in a live setup as opposed to perhaps it's quite hard as well on your teacher's end, for example, because there's so many things they have to cover. You know what I mean? And so they have so little time. Yeah, and it's also harder because like there's so many of you in the class. The classroom management is a lot of work. So be nice to your teachers, okay? My sex English teacher is so boring. Give it some time, Alyssa. Don't judge. You just started what? No. Hello, teacher Mitsuko. Where is the muscular and charming admin Royston? Wow! Royston, somebody looking for you. Moonlight, huh? You have a crush on Royston, is it? Royston is here. He is moderating. Say hi, Royston. You hi to that. You respond.
Hi, Moonlight.
Yes, Royston is here.
Hi.
Not only is he muscular and charming, he's also smart. Okay. Now, yes, we will go through Nanyang Primary School today. Very easy. I'm telling you, I'm giving you some quite easy questions today. So, let's see if you are ready for it. I'll go easy on you because we're still January. I still give you revisions. What? Oh my god! Oh my god, Royston!
Oh my God!
Wow! But you go on different gym places, different gyms, so that means you say have to pinpoint.
Sometimes I go fitness first or I go active SG. These two.
I see. Moonlight, you,
I don't know who.
But yeah, I hope that show Royston serve as a very good example for you to always make sure that you put your health as a priority. Whether you're a student or whether you go and graduate and become part of the workforce or make your own business, health is wealth. Prioritize it. Learn from Royston. I got scolded by Cher because I got one mistake. Wow. All we do is take notes blankly. There is value in taking notes, Alyssa. Also, if you find it really like it's not that kind of like it's not entertaining for you, Alyssa. What I do as a student, because I'm pushing myself to stay awake even when there's endless discussions happening in front of me. I actually kind of like find some fun in the way I take notes. Yeah. And if there is nothing to take note of, I doodle a lot. Okay. And according to science, doodling is a way for you to actually focus and listen to the teacher. So just please don't doodle rude things, okay, about other people. Doodle some just artsy stuff, and that should help you focus in class. Okay. So find fun ways to navigate your situation. Because you never know. Maybe it's boring for you, but it's fun for your classmates, madam. You never know. Okay, today I did practice paper and I think I failed. Sherlyn, at least I'm happy that you did a practice paper. That's the first step. The most important thing is you get back the marked paper. And then you, of course, make sure you understand why some of them were wrong. And make sure that the correct answers were not just guesses. Okay, so you can repeat the success. Now, speaking of practice paper, Sherlyn, let us start. Okay, I'm so excited to do this because the passage is about capybaras. So nice. Now, let's talk about capybaras. It's pretty interesting today. I think it's pretty obvious. Very importantly, when you do comprehension close, make sure you know the big topic, and that's the very first word in your passage. Let's talk about mochi, matcha, and mother. Capybara. Okay. But it's actually talking about something specific about capybaras, and you will know that the moment we read the passage together. It's okay, learn from your mistakes, of course. All my classmates also borderline falling asleep. You're all in the same boat, Alisa. Okay. You just have to find ways to entertain each other, huh? Now, let's try. See, I'm starting with complete close immediately, huh? You all be strong. Capybaras visit hot springs. Good for you, capybaras. During the cold and dry winter season in Japan. Wow. Okay. Now, blank animals can be found in hot springs across Japan. Interesting. Okay. So, we have already mentioned from the first sentence that we are talking about capybaras. I think pretty obviously we need to talk about them. The next sentence is still talking about them. How do we say it without having to repeat capybaras again? What is the word that you use to replace it but still refer to them? Give it a try. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. But first, I will get a big scolding by my parents and my church.
Oh my God!
I understand that, Charlene. I understand that. Okay. Can you ask Admin Ryson whether he likes bouldering or what?
What's bouldering?
It's like rock. In like indoor wall climbing, but bouldering is, I think, when you don't have a harness because like you are like very low.
Very low.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
I think if I'm correct, Moonlight. All right, climbing it relates to forearm muscle. Wow. Okay, for you, Moonlight, I'll give you a chance. Okay. Let's get the answer. Whether do you like that or have you tried that, Royston? Well, Royston, you type in your answer. You're there, ma. See, Royston, you will be given the chance to get a response from our admin, Royston. Okay. Ozil, hello. No one has given me the answer yet. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome, Moonlight. Moonlight, ha. You also answered my questions. Okay. Every 5 answers, I'll grant you 1 question for admin Royston. You see how Royston? I have made an advantage out of this. Okay. Oh, he was up for it. Moonlight up for it. Okay. Thank you. Now, capybaras visit hot springs in Japan. Blank animals can be found in hot springs across Japan. Okay. We are referring to capybaras again. What pronoun must you use? Come on, let's go very quickly. People. Also, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Anyone? I need at least 2 people. Maybe 1. I'll accept. This one very easy, ladies and gentlemen. You're all quite shocked that we started with complete close, is it? It didn't make it. It wasn't successful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, answers please. Let's move on. We're Moonlight, huh? Moonlight, you got your answer, huh? You owe me 5 answers. Avery just joined. Welcome, Avery. Okay, those animals, I see. Those animals, close enough, Ozil. I wouldn't say those, though. But close enough. Give it another try. There is at least 3 answers that I will consider here. But those is not one of them, so I needed to give it 1 more try. Ozo, let's give it a go. And Moonlight. I like the handle Moonlight. Sounds nice. These animals. Ozo, you catch on the clues very quickly. Good job. Okay. Springs across Japan, sitting as still as statues in hot waters. Exactly like what's happening now in front of you. Some scientists wanted to prove that capybaras truly enjoy the experience, so they decided blank carry out a study. Okay. This is quite interesting. You shall know as the passage progresses. So they wanted to prove that capybaras go to hot springs because they truly enjoy it. But of course, scientists, we have to follow the scientific method to do it. And what better way to do it than blank carry out a study? Moonlight says to, very good, Moonlight. Thank you. Decided to carry out a study. Okay, let's see if we can prove that capybaras actually do enjoy going to hot springs. Now, I'm moving on. Chris Redfield liked the live. Hello, Chris Redfield. Thank you for liking the live and welcome. They photographed a group of 9 capybaras carefully as blank bathed in a hot spring for 3 weeks. 3 straight weeks. They photographed 9 capybaras as blank bathed in a hot spring. Okay. Wow, this complete passage very easy. It's very easy. Give it a try. As they bathed in a hot spring. Wow, Muna, you are on a roll. Good job. As they bathed in a hot spring. Now, whenever the capybaras first blanked the hot spring, a photograph, so this is not the process, the passage is not telling you the detailed process and how they do the study. So whenever the capybaras first blank the hot spring, a photograph would be taken, okay? I love capybara. Hello, Kay. We love capybara too, and at least you can tell, right? Our setup of capybaras, we have 3 resident capybaras in the house. Matcha, Mochi, and Mother. Yes, Matcha and Mochi and Mother are happy to meet you, Kay. Ozo said, whenever the capybaras first, not really when they first visit Ozil, because the scientists are paying attention to the same 9 capybaras every single time. So they're not documenting their first visit. Chris Redfield says enter. Moonlight says, okay, enter. Very good. Yes. Correct. I wouldn't say jumped though, because they don't normally like jumped into it, but entered. First entered. I will accept entered, or I would also accept reached. Now, I will not accept swim. It's because the scientists are very, if you notice, they're very specific because they wanted to know if the capybaras would actually enjoy it. They will have to take the photo at the beginning, not when they're swimming already. So it has to be at the point where they actually are just about to enter or reach the hot spring. So fly. Oh my God, Kay, why fly? Okay, so entered or reached the hot spring. A photograph will be taken. So they kind of like, I'm assuming here as you read, I think you're starting to pick up that they will be doing like a before and after kind of situation. Let's see if that's what's gonna happen. A photograph of their faces above water level. So it's like, okay, now we have a proper example. This is Mother, right? This is the hot spring. Like, ting, 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 ting. As Mother is about to enter, take picture. And then ting, 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 ting. They will now enter the water. Okay? Now, this step was done blank after 30 minutes. Okay? Think of how the scientists are doing it, okay? So they take a photo at the beginning, and then this step was done blank after 30 minutes. Mother, yes, this is Mother. Yep. So what do you think they do? Hello, Matcha Mochi Mother. Matcha Mochi and Mother is saying hello to you as well, Chris. Hello. Now, expeditiously, wow. Was that okay? First things first, Kay, we are not looking for an adverb, okay? So we're not looking for a word that describes how it's done. We are looking for a word that talks about what they do next. So after they take picture of Mother, right? Mother about to enter, like that. We're talking about the next step. So if you think about the next step, this step of taking a picture when she's about to enter, then 30 minutes after, think about it. So no one has given me the right words here. Okay, good try. So I have given you a clue that they want to do a before and after to see how the capybara looks like before going into the water and how they looked like after some time, after enjoying the hot spring. So, what do you think? A photograph will be taken. This step was done blank after 30 minutes. Come on, people, I trust that you understand the process. Let's go. Try. Otherwise, I'm giving you about 20 more seconds. If I don't get the answer, I'm gonna ask Royston and Shinyeon here. Only or once moonlight. So let's think about it. You want to say this step was done only after 30 minutes or once after 30 minutes. You cannot say only after 30 minutes because technically they actually already did it when so painful. Go easy on us, huh? Yeah. So they do it when before entering, and then they do it. You know what I mean? Okay, 20 seconds up. Royston and Shinyeon, what's the word? So again, whenever the capybaras first enter the hot spring, a photograph will be taken of their faces above water level. This step was done after 30 minutes. So it's like so that they have a before and after photo. So that means to say if they photograph before entering, this step was done
Roughly.
You're getting there. Moonlight, where's your bro? Touching grass. Hey, Grace, focus. Okay, people, this step, okay, I think you're all getting there. So I take photo now, then I take photo after 30 minutes. So how would I complete the sentence? This step was done blank after 30 minutes.
Just. I don't know.
So twice, you have to do it twice. So if you have to,
Again?
correct, thank you.
Oh.
This step, although seeing everyone's confusion, right? The writer of this passage could have done something like a conjunction, right? Like then additionally or like thereafter, like that. Okay. Done again, people, after 30 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! Both sets of images would then be compared, okay, to find out if there were blank changes in two of their features. So this is how the scientists will then draw the conclusion whether capybaras enjoy the hot spring or not. So photo 1 and then photo 2, and then they will be compared to find out if there were blank changes in two of their features. Okay, what do you think? Okay, K. Okay, Chris said any. Kay said notable. Moonlight said visible. Okay, I tell you the few words I will accept. If there were any changes, that's number 1. Any changes. I will also accept if there were notable changes. I will not accept visible. Solely for the purpose of it's not too far, but it's not as accurate as a notable or notable, for example. I will, however, accept significant if there are any significant changes. Although on Moonlight, if I follow your train of thought with visible, I will accept the word obvious instead of visible. If there were obvious changes. Okay, good job, people. So now let's see what are the features they're actually paying attention to know if the capybaras enjoy the experience or not. Let's give it a go. If their ears, okay, pay attention. If their ears were pinned back and if their eyes were closed after 30 minutes, so let me say after 30 minutes, the picture. The scientists would record them as having attained blank state of bliss. So those are their those are the criteria that they were looking for in the photos to know that the capybaras are they record them as having attained blank state of bliss. Wow, Chris, that was quick, Chris. Very good, Moonlight, Chris, as having a state of bliss. So That's how they know that they're happy and they're enjoying the experience if their ears were pinned back and then their eyes were closed, like due to the hot spring. Okay. Ooh. Now, the opposite would be true if their ears were facing the front and if their blank were wide open. So this one is contextual clue, antonyms. Pay attention to the opposites. If you were paying attention to the previous sentence, you would exactly know what to write in this blank. Chris said eyes. Do you agree, Kay? Moonlight. Oculars. Wow. Kay has been giving us a very fancy answers. Eyes, Kay, eyes. Yeah. Okay, eyes were wide open. Now, such a display would mean that the capybaras were blank, feeling blissful. Okay, this one is also easy. It's kind of like just the opposite of the other one, of the previous sentence, that previous statement that we're trying to say. So then if the eyes were open and then the ears are facing the front, so that would mean the capybaras were blank, feeling blissful. Oh wow, Chris is on fire. Not feeling blissful. Okay, so I think I would suppose the next paragraph would then show us what the experiment has actually resulted to. Let's see. An important difference was seen. Ooh, okay. An important difference was seen blank the pictures taken before and during their baths. I'll give you a clue for this one. The very important clue is the word and. This word can partner with the word and. Chris says was seen in the pictures taken before and during their baths. Okay. Anyone else who has to sit between? I see. Antecedentally. Okay, Chris. Actually, Chris, I will accept both. Both. As in, I will accept in, but I will also accept between. Okay, well done. Okay, now, was seen. Oh, actually, there's one more that I will accept that starts with letter F. Can you see? Can you try to guess what's the word am I looking for? One more word that I will accept as a possible answer for this number. But very good, Chris. Well done. From. Now, I'm moving on. Ozil, very good. Now, with the passing of blank, their eyelids would droop low, almost fully closed. Wow, so now they're comparing, the pictures. And so they found out that with the passing of blank, their eyelids would droop low, almost fully closed. With the passing of what? With the passing of. Very good. Moonlight and Chris. Hello, Sherman C. Welcome back. And thank you for the gift. Welcome back to you. Hope you've been fine. Okay. With the passing of a time. I think it's pretty fun. You're actually at the same time learning vocabulary because every time you give the correct answer, Kay then gives a synonym for it. Epoch. Okay, now, so we're starting to know the findings now. So with the passing of time, their eyelids would droop low, almost fully closed. Blank, listen carefully. There's a comma here. The position of their ears remained unchanged. Walk, like that. So remember earlier it was mentioned that they will claim that they're enjoying the hot springs if these two features, ears would be, what was it? The ears would be pinned at the back and the eyes would be closed. However, in their findings, the eyes was indeed drooping, about to close. However, the ears didn't change. Okay, so you are correct. I said I said it, but you are right. However, mhm, mhm, the position of their ears remained unchanged. Wow. So, due to this observation, the study could not actually prove that capybaras truly enjoy their hot spring baths. Okay. Interestingly, the scientists noticed that each capybara had soft and smooth skin, blank soaking in the hot spring. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Slime is here. Hello, Slime. Your answer is but. Is that for number 17 or for number 18? I would assume you are trying to use that for number 17. If that the word but is for 17, I will not accept it. I will accept however, because however is a very specific word that you use to combine two complete sentences that are contrasting. Yeah. So, but I would normally use it for in between a single sentence, right? So, but indeed, you use that to combine two contrasting ideas, but these ideas have to be in the same sentence. When you are combining two contrasting ideas that are two complete sentences, a more appropriate word to use is however. Okay, so yeah. Now, Moonlight says while or after. Chris says after. The answer is each capybara had soft skin and a soft and smooth skin after, okay, after soaking in the hot spring. I would accept from as well, but after would be the best word. Now, this finding led the scientists to encourage people to visit hot springs to blank their skins soft and smooth too. Advertising, huh? Okay, what do you think is the word for number 19, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, Chris says to make their skins soft and smooth too. What if my skin is already soft and smooth? Then the word make will not make sense. So I'm just giving you a clue that I will accept makes. Good job. But I will also Moonlight always copy my answer. You never know, Carissa. Maybe Moonlight also actually knows the right answer. Hello, Carissa. To make
Oh my God.
their skins or to keep their skin smooth too. Okay. This scientist said that blank the hot springs were so good for the skin of the capybaras, people should visit the hot springs for the same reason. Long sentence. Take a pause. Make sure you take in the entire sentence. Do not rush into your answer. Give it a go. Okay. Chris says since. Okay. Examine. Ozil says to examine. Your examine is for number 19, is it? Or for number 20? Heat. The heat to heat their skins and smooth. So, well, okay. Ozil. You want to say since? Okay, very good. Is there another option aside from the word since? There's another option that I will accept. Hello, user 722089. Very good. There is another word that I will accept that starts with letter B and starts with letter A, all with the same function, basically. So try to give it to me before we continue. B and A, Chris. B and A.
Because.
Very good. Because. I remember a video of a child. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a very it's a toddler, and then he was holding a chicken, and then he said a joke. Oh my god, I forgot the joke. I will get back to you if I remember the joke that he said. It was a source of my because, but I don't remember the joke anymore. Later I come back. As, very good. AS. Good job. Now, truly, Japan is known for promoting its hot springs for their many health benefits, and to a point where capybaras were also included. And because nonetheless, they do enjoy the hot springs, so why not? Why not? Okay, very good, people. Now you know something a bit more about capybaras. And so indeed, Matcha, Mochi, and Mother are happy that they feel seen in this world full of human beings. Okay. Teacher, Moonlight Cheat. How do you know, teacher, since I got more than 5 questions correct? Can I ask a question? I am so sorry, Royston, but I did promise Moonlight. Only nice questions, huh? Moonlight. Okay. You may proceed to ask. Okay. Where's Mochi? Oh, you don't see Mochi. Oh, Mochi is here, quite far off, but he's like beside Mother. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. They're always together. Do not worry. Sometimes they just don't all fit in the frame. Mm-hmm. Ozil. Yeah. So I am going to proceed to test your synthesis and transformation skills, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Na, 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 na. Okay, also easy, this one, Okay, I'm so sorry for the slight print printing problem. I need you to kind of like just tilt your head to read properly. Okay, now, give me a sandwich. Bully Tom ordered his henchman. Oh yeah, we don't like Bully Tom, but we shall proceed to turn his direct speech to reported speech. Okay. Bully Tom ordered his henchmen what? Okay. Remember to properly change them. Okay. Update them correctly. Okay. Give it a try. I need a complete sentence. Chris said to give him a sandwich. Now, Chris, I need you to be very careful on the choice of verb. You cannot change the actual verb that they used in the direct speech. Same for you, Ozil. I see. Very smart and very quick adjustment. Well done. To get him a sandwich because we are using the word get. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Ozil, for correcting it as well. His henchman to get him a sandwich. Do not have people you encounter bullies one. Do not engage. Okay. 22. Where is Admin Jason? Okay. Admin Jason is here, but he's not the one assigned to moderate today. So that's why. Maybe later, why we will get lucky. Sometimes Admin Jason goes in the live. But highly unlikely today. He's very busy doing other things there. But I shall forward your regards to Admin Jason. I heard Admin Jason. Where did you hear that from? First things first. You heard that Admin Jason is a chill guy. And for my first question is, where do you hear these things from? Now, while you're answering that question, can you, if he likes EJC? Don't worry, Royston is reading your comments at the moment, huh? Yeah. Mrs. Tan students, adore her, although she is strict with her class. Thank you for correcting that, user 7222089. Mrs. Tan students adore her, although she is strict with her students. Mrs. Tan adores her. What do you mean, Chris? Mrs. Tan adores her. Now, we have one complete answer from user 7222089. And, no, yeah. Chris, you want to give me yours? So we see if you have the same answer. Or Moonlight, you better give your answer before Chris one, because later Chris gives accusations one. Did Moonlight go and eat dinner? Possible, Chris, possible. That may have happened. But Moonlight gave a question for Royston one. I would suppose Moonlight would be waiting for the answer one. You saw the question right, Royce?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Moonlight actually, maybe Moonlight was sad because.
Wait, where's the?
The question was, can you ask Admin Royston if he likes EJC? What's EJC? Do you know what's EJC?
It's a junior college.
Ah. Okay, Royston, it's your time to shine. About Chris Redfield by Moonlight. Okay, user 722089. Well done to you. Yeah, so you were correct, and thank you for being mindful with Mrs. Tan's students. If you choose to put the word still, it's also acceptable. Still adore her, although she is strict. Good job, people. See Moonlight, you get your answer, huh? Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen. I mean Admin Jason or Admin Royston? Joe will win the match. Joe needs to play well. Okay, this one very easy. If statement, huh? Lost in TikTok. Oh my God, are you lost in TikTok? I hope you eventually find yourself. Now, I love your teaching. Thank you, Chris. I am thankful that you like it. Now, Joe will win the match. Joe needs to play. Go. Type in your answer and give it a try. Synthesize it for me. And we see. Okay. Who's wow underscore LYY?
Yeah.
Are you Yang? Yu Yang is watching. Hello, Yu Yang. Meow, meow, meow. Just join. Thank you, meow, 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 for joining. Sometimes I think they just make their handle like that. So when the people pronounce it, then we sound funny. 422, I don't need to include with them after the word strict. Hello, Floor. With her students. Miss Tan students still adore her, although she is strict. I would say we need that with them. Floor. I will take that we need that, so that we don't omit this part. Because if we drop it with just strict, I would assume she may be strict generally to all of them. Although I would assume Floor, some schools may accept an answer with them at the end. Because when you call someone strict, for example, normally people are not selectively strict. They are just generally strict, yeah? So that is why I would assume some schools will accept without this. But when you add that in, it would be much safer choice for you, yeah. Hello, Lost in Text. If Joe wants to win the match, he needs to play well. Chris, now you put the word once. Where did you get that from? Okay, so be very careful. I need you to structure it in a way that you do not add new things into it. You still use what is given from the original sentences. Okay, give it a try. Now, earlier have Moonlight. So now Lost in TikTok also have a question for Royston. Later I'm gonna ask payment one. Lost in TikTok. What is this? Can you ask Admin Royston if he likes blog post?
What's blog post?
What's a blog post? Firstly, we don't know what that is, so you may need some explanations. Also, Lost in TikTok, you pay for the questions you ask. You pay at least 5 answers to my questions. Then you get the answer from Admin Royston. Why Admin Royston? Where is Admin Jane? Admin Jane is here, listening and watching all of you from behind the scenes. Admin Jane here. Yeah, also reading the comments and then trying to see you answers. Guys, can we ask questions about Admin Jason? Hey, okay, people there are so many questions about the admins now. I am gonna pause the admin questions at the moment and veer you back to learning. But I'm not going to fully pause it, don't worry. However, we shall only entertain one question at a time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Admin Jason, the real MVP. Okay. If Joe will win the match, he needs to play well. Okay. What on earth? Close enough. It should be once, not will. Why? Why? It should be once, not will. Now, okay, hold on. I'll show you the answer first and let's break it down. Okay. Joe needs to play well. Okay. So this one has to happen first so that this becomes the result. Right? Now, when you do synthesis and transformation, it's important that it's either you use the word or you properly replace it. There's two things. Use the words or properly replace them, as opposed to fully omitting a word or as opposed to completely adding a new one. It's either you use it or you replace it. Okay? Now, you already have the word if. If kind of, if becomes a very subtle replacement of the word need, because this is then what happens. If Joe, finish this for me, plays well. So this one, I don't use the word need anymore because the phrase if Joe plays well already becomes the condition that already achieves this condition right here because we're turning it into a conditional. So if Joe plays well, he will win the match. That's how it should be. We get it, people? Yeah. Hello, Gabriel, who just joined, and Danny Lee. Welcome to all of you. All right. Now let's move on to number 24. This one, I will accept two possible answers. Okay. But when you have neither nor and either or in the sentence, you have to be very careful with your subject verb agreement. I'll give you a clue. Remember your proximity rule. Okay. Remember your proximity rule. Give this a try. Let's go, people. Right. The boys did not solve the puzzle. The girls did not solve the puzzle. Give it a try. Actually, I'm only accepting one answer here. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm only accepting one possible answer here. But later, first I need you to try and answer this one first. The boys did not solve the puzzle. The girls did not solve the puzzle. What do you think? What do you think? And one half.
2,000 years later.
Correct. Very accurate. Okay, neither the boys nor the girls solved the puzzle. Chris, very good. I just hope, Chris, you keep in mind, for synthesis transformation, be very careful. Write the whole thing because you put B and G now because you want to type fast, right? Later, when you write it down in real life and you don't properly write if it's girls or girl or boys or boy. So be very careful, accurately write them down. Okay. So neither the boys nor the girls. So neither the boys. Now, neither already has a negative connotation to it. So we do not need the word not anymore. So this is what I mean when I say from your original question, when you do synthesis and transformation, you use all the words or you properly replace them. So yeah, neither the boys nor the girls solved the puzzle. Now, teacher, will you accept if I say neither the girls nor the boys solved the puzzle? Can I interchange them? Yes or no? Is it actually okay to interchange them? What do you think? What if I say neither the girls nor the boys solved the puzzle? What you think, people, people, people? Why do I always feel like I'm losing my voice? Okay, 5 more seconds. Otherwise, I start asking Admin Jane and Admin Royston. Okay, 5, 4, a 3, a 2, and 1. Can I do it? I say neither the girls nor the boys instead of neither the boys nor the girls. Can or no? What do you think? Very good, Admin Jane! Can exchange. It doesn't change the meaning. So as long as you keep the meaning, that's fine. All right, number 25. Strong people of the world. Oh, you're not here today, are people of the world. Now, people of the world, number 25. Let's end strong for synthesis and transformation. Bala wanted to travel to England. He saved some of his weekly allowance. Okay, wow. It's a lot of savings to do. Bala saved some of his weekly allowance to travel to, in order to, oh, I like that. I like the abbreviations, Chris. Catmint also says Bala saved some of his weekly allowance in order to travel to England. And Lost in TikTok, I agree. I'm too good at this. Wow! Very good. This was an easy one. Okay, Bala saved some of his weekly allowance in order to travel to England. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. All right. I'll give you a quick break from synthesis and transformation and complete close because I started with that. So I think, and I'm hoping that the next one should be easier for you. Tan, 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 tan. So let's have a few questions in grammar. Before I jump to another, actually, the next 2 sections, right, grammar and I think it's complete close, are 2 very easy versions. So let's see if you can do it. Okay. Now, this one will be from Red Swastika School. Their WA2. Let's give it a try. Grammar, people. Now, the students were fascinated. Blank the magician's tricks. Now, we are looking for a word that you actually pair fascinated with when you use it in a sentence, especially when you're talking about fascination towards, someone's actions or towards someone. Catmin says fascinated at. Lost in TikTok says number 2. So I see 2 different answers. Anyone else before I discuss the correct answer with all of you? How about where is it? Chris or 10 more seconds and then let's talk about the answer. Fascinated at, fascinated for, fascinated about, fascinated by. All right, now the students were fascinated. You actually pair it with the word by. Very good. TikTok, lost in TikTok, it's fascinated by. Now, let's move on to number 2. Sarah found her brother blank out of the kitchen window and gently tapped him on the shoulder. Okay, this is a commonly tested type of grammar question. And we even name this here in Writers of Work so that our students remember this and they immediately see the pattern when they encounter this kind of question. So found, look at found here, and then look at her brother, and then look at the options, and they're all in the same group. So this kind of pattern is called what? And you have to pay attention to this. It's commonly tested kind of grammar question. Let me see. Try. Otherwise, you can drop your answer here and I can tell you how we name this so that you can remember this kind of question all the time. Give it a try. Sarah found her brother blank out of the kitchen window and gently tapped him on the shoulder. What do you think? Okay. J7's Moon, hello, welcome to you. How are you? Hopefully your week has been kind to you and your Friday is going well. Okay. So to keep you up to date, we have just done one paper just now from Nanyang Primary School WA2 2024, and now we're proceeding to Red Swastika. And number 2, ladies and gentlemen, who has the answer? Give it a try, people. Where is Cherin? Cherin will be back soon enough. Yeah, I couldn't look at the schedule now, but definitely there's a few live schedules coming up for Teacher Rin, so look out for it. Yeah. J7 says number 1. So you're saying Sarah found her brother stare out of the kitchen window. Now, J7s, she go where? Haven't seen her in a long time. Is it? But she just did a live, J7's Moon. She just did a live, I would say. Was it this week? Yeah, she just did a live recently. You may have just missed it. That's why you haven't seen her for a while. Yeah. So, nonetheless, J7, she will have some live sessions coming up. So don't worry. Yeah. Now, Sarah found her brother blank, and your answer is number 1. Good job. That is correct. So we actually call this the VNV grammar rule. That means to say when you see this pattern, they put a verb, a noun, and then another verb. This is the one where normally the second verb is either base form or ing. Now, J7's usually is base form, but for this case, I'm sorry, I need to correct you. It's not actually number 1. It's actually number 4. You right? Found her brother staring instead of found her brother staring. Reason being, normally when they test this in examinations, they always like to use base form. But for perception verbs, it's usually ing. Perception verbs is the verbs when you use your perception, as in you see, I saw her, or I heard her. Sometimes the perception verbs can either be base form or ing, especially for this case that it was happening. It was ongoing, and it was an ongoing action when it happened. Okay, so usually for found, you use ing. So it is a number 4. Hello, Rachel 3109. Welcome to you. Okay. Moving on to number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I need to move on to the next page. Yeah. Blind people would understand the hardships of battling an illness unless they have been through it themselves. Being tested a bit on quantifiers here. Give it a try. First, Rachel says, that was fast, Rachel. A few people would understand the hardships. So I think for quantifiers, firstly, check the context so that you understand whether you need a high amount of something or a low amount of something. So for this case, if you read the context, blind people would understand the hardships of battling illness unless they have been through it themselves. We are looking for low amount of something. So if that is the case, then we can cancel many, for example, okay, and most. It's because it doesn't talk about a little amount. Now, moving on then, if we move on, we're left with few and some. Now, J7's moon, we cannot actually use some. Reason being is some people would understand the hatches unless it will not make sense, because it's when you say some, it's an unspecified amount. It's too vague. It's too vague for the sentence here. We are looking for the rarity. What we're going for the meaning of the sentence. It's a rarity for people to actually understand, unless of course they have an illness themselves. Yeah, but not a lot of them do. So that's why we need the word few instead of some. Okay, so normally it's unspecified amount. So you cannot really tell if some is a lot or some is little. So it does not convey to the meaning that we're talking about here, the rarity of understanding, which is what they're aiming for in the sentence. Okay. Yeah. Now, thank you. Let's move on to then number 4. The football match was called off blank the heavy rain. Interesting. Give it a try. Owing to the heavy rain, in spite of the heavy rain, regardless of the heavy rain or resulting from the heavy rain. Give it a try. Let's go and see if you know which one to use to complete the sentence. Rachel goes for owing to number 1. Do you agree? Hello, hey, hey. Welcome. Welcome, hey, hey. Happy Friday to you. What owing? Oh, you're wondering what is this? I'll tell you the meaning of owing to, so at least you will know how to use it. So, Rachel, oops, I read wrong. You say 3109. Rachel, 3109. Oh, your name was 3109. You know, you changed the number, right, in your handle. Okay, so you change your answer to number 4. I see. Hello, hey, hey. Now, I shall give you the meaning, and let's see if you want to reconsider all your answers. Yeah, when you say owing to, it basically kind of means because of. Okay, or it means like due to. Okay, now of course in spite of basically means despite or even though lah. Like even though, or very close to despite. By the way, I am Kelly 0808. Kelly, yes, I can see it. Hello, Kelly. Welcome back to you, Kelly. And then regardless of is kind of like regardless of is like it's giving a condition. Hi, I am Cat. Cat, you are the cat mint earlier, is it? I'm confused. Okay, and resulting from is of course caused by. Now, do keep in mind the football match was called off. What does it mean when something is called off? They're not doing it that day. So if they're not doing it that day, we want to talk about the reason why they're not doing the match. So, short form of my name, I see. Okay, Cat. I shall call you Cat. That's actually easier for me instead of saying J7's moon. It's a mouthful. Okay, so given the options here, what do you think is the answer? So the answer should be tang 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 tang. Okay, give me your final answer. Give it a try. Now that we've broken down some of the questions here, try to give me your answer, people, without being affected by. Let me give you some meanings. Without being affected by or ignoring. So, Rachel 3109, Admin Royston is my idol. We have so many admirers of Admin Royston today. Admin Royston is flattered. Okay. And nonetheless, he wishes that you continue to study English and aim high. Okay, everyone, any answers? I'm gonna give you about 10 more seconds. What do you think is the answer here? Okay, 10, 9, 8. Otherwise, 1, J. Okay, Kat says 1. Kat, you are correct. Owing to. So now, who was actually Katrina? Hello, Katrina. You are correct, Katrina. Thank you. Someone was asking me earlier what's owing to that person. Yes, owing to kind of is synonymous to saying due to or because of, right? Just like what Katrina said here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Number 5, let's go. The school's overseas learning journey will take place blank the September holidays. What do you think is the answer? Give it a try, peoples. 9 shares. Thank you for sharing the live. Please remember to like and share. And of course, if you haven't followed us yet, do remember to do so you get notified when we go live again and then we continue learning English together. Sure, I got support programs next week. So that means to say you'll be busy, is it, Kat? Or are you excited for it or you're not excited for it? I need to know the emotions behind it. You know what I mean? Okay, and while you are typing your answer to my question, please, people, drop in your answer and let's see if you are correct. Let's go. Do just join the live. Welcome to you. I am eating McDonald's and you just made all of us hungry, Kelly. We are all hungry. What are you eating? What did you buy from McDonald's? If I guess, maybe you're eating a hamburger from McDonald's with the fries and the nuggets, perhaps, and an iced Milo. I'm just guessing. Now I know why my knee hurts. Why, Ozil? Did you get it checked or what? Oh my God, you tore a ligament. How'd you know you got it checked, huh? But also when you have a ligament tear, right? That means to say it can still recover, right? But it would just take some time to recover, correct? Okay, Jasmine says during. Very good, Kat. Well done. During the September holidays. Oh, Zil, how do you know it's a ligament tear? Rachel also said number 4. Good job, Rachel. Can give me some McDonald's. Share to everyone, Kelly. Okay, I have a student whenever I teach in class, and then some students insist on bringing food, right? And I don't. And then I tell them next time you bring food, must be good for everyone. Otherwise, don't bring food. Okay, sharing is caring. Indeed, you are right, Kat. I agree. In 9 months, wow, 9 months. Does that mean you're not playing soccer in the meantime, also? Or can you still? Oh, okay. Oh my God! Look at Rachel. Look at Rachel. Admin Royston is so fit and muscular.
Why suddenly every
Oh my goodness! It's people. Yes. Because Admin Royston takes care of himself and of his health, which you should do as well. So we are hopeful here that he becomes your inspiration. I also fit and muscular. Hey, Ozil also, Yeah, Ozil is. Yeah. Jealous is it? Oh my God, it's so funny when I put the voice behind it. No lah, Ozil is also just playing around. Ozil, can you actually still play even with your ligament tear? Or do you have to stop playing while recovering? Gym tips. Hey Rachel, not yet. I will save that for the end. Okay, Rachel. It will be good now because it will be good for you to get some of the tips because taking care of your health is a good part of you preparing yourself for a good academic career. preparing for your examination. So let's get some tips from Admin Royston, Admin Jane also here. How do they take care of themselves physically to to make sure that your body physically is also ready for the mental stress that comes when you face national exams? Prepare your responses. I'm going to ask for tips from you later. Now, anyways, very good, Rachel. Black Ali have overslept. Wonder John, when he looked over at the empty well done, well done. Now, you normally use could for when you express possibility. Possibility. So the word wondered here is your clue that he's quite unsure, or when you speculate, speculation. Okay, now, do you teach 4E argumentative essay? We are actually planning to explore live sessions on secondary English, because so far we've done, Teacher Jamies have touched on a few of them previously. At the moment, our upcoming live sessions are still on papers from 2024, tackling P6 and P5 work, because it's very helpful for upper primary students, even lower primary, it makes it a practice, and at the same time, even secondary students, you still, it's a very good middle ground, because the grammar rules are still something that secondary students must learn to improve their English. Nonetheless, don't worry, we are exploring, taking some live sessions to teach about secondary English. It could be about essays, different genres of essay, argumentative most especially, or at least the factual ones, which I know you need quite a lot of help with. And at the same time, all the other parts of it, perhaps we can go through editing or summary writing. But at the moment, not yet. I miss Chair Jamies. I shall forward that to her also. I know, but Chair Jamies is, she's here. She's just quite busy with other things. But you never know. We can invite Teacher Jamies for some very special live sessions. Maybe your request on, maybe we can do special live sessions on what? Essay genres? Don't worry. We shall invite Teacher Jamies for the live sessions again. Yeah. And she's not going away lah. She's here. But when she finds some downtime, she does the live session sometimes. She misses all of you as well. Yeah. So why can't we use can? Can talks about your ability to do something, or perhaps it's talking about possibility as well. But can, you don't use it for something that's past. You use it for something that's present or future. Shall is when you shall we go, or shall we start, future actions, or like formal, very formal suggestions. Okay. And then should, of course, you should do this. It could be obligation, or when you give an advice, like you should have done it differently, for example. Okay, so the answer is, you are correct, number 3. Well done, very proud of all of you. And so we have a few more minutes, so I am going to proceed to do a very quick comprehension close one more time. Let's end strong, people. Be strong. Now, let's give it a go. How do you read this name? Chung Ri Chie? Is it? Has a strong desire to help others in any way she can. Actually, this is a very inspiring story for all of you. Now, her father, Mr. Anthony Chung, said he noticed this blank in her when she was just 3 years old. Okay. You know, very strong desire to help others. What do you call that? It starts with letter T. Starts with letter T and R. Give it a try. Slight difference, Rachel. I'm looking for a different word. You're the person that Rachel talking about. Yes, he is. He is. Okay. What do you think? Cat, close. I'll give it the next letter, huh? She likes to do it. You know, strong desire to help. Grapes are the best. Firstly, I agree. Secondly, you're right. Yes, although no. This trait, okay, in her when she was 3 years old. Okay. Now he added, she likes to help. She would see litter, pick it up, and give it to me. Now, from picking up rubbish, Richie is now contributing to society on a much blank scale. Okay, from picking up rubbish, he is now contributing to society on a much what? On a much what scale? Grades are the best. Very good. I shall accept that. Good job. On a much larger, or I would accept bigger scale. Okay. Good job, people. She held her first sorry, I should be using this. She held her first fundraising campaign when she was blank 9 years old, which was an amazing feat. So she was very young. That's the point they want to get across. So how do you say it? Not daily. On a much daily basis. You don't say much daily basis. What they want to portray here, Kat, is that she started small and went to much bigger types of things to do to kind of like a help. So it's from here to there. Okay? It's not like from once a month to daily. It was like from little small things to bigger things. Yeah. When she was only 9 years old. Very good. Now, she set up an appeal on donation portal giving.sg for the Straits Times School Pocket Money Fund and raised more than, wow, $332,000 at such a young age. My goodness. Wow. She has also organized 60 online fundraising campaigns for charities such as the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Now, can ask her to donate me some. You need her. Blank having to prepare for her primary school leaving examination, the Gongxiang Primary School pupil, still blank to raise. So I need to read this together because it's one full sentence. It's quite long. They like to do this, put 2 blanks in one sentence. I need you to really process this properly. So there's 2 huge phrases here and it's contrasting. She has to face PSLE. Nonetheless, she still actually managed to achieve that kind of feat even when she had to face PSLE, which is a busy time. So how do you think we'd have to complete the sentence? So, despite, very good, she still managed. Very good. So it has to be despite. Hello, Liv. How are you? I'm about to end the live, Liv. I'm still happy you managed to be here and say hi. Yeah. How are you? I hope your Friday is well, and I hope you are still. How old are you for this knowledge? No need. Don't feel the pressure, Rachel, to answer the question, huh? Now, despite having to prepare for PSLE, the Gongxiang Primary School pupils still managed to raise 286,000 in donation in 2023. Oh wow, and it's very recent, everyone. She is still very young now. To blank, she has raised more than 1.2 million for charity. Wow. So we're talking about how do you say it when you want to say up until the present time? You can say that by saying to blank. What's the word? To blank. So we're kind of collating everything that she has managed to raise. And so up to the present time, this is the amount she managed to raise. So how do you say that? To blank, she raised more than 1.2 million for charity. What do you think, people? Let's go. Today, wow, I am date, she has raised more than 1.2 million for charity. I'm just gonna say RJ. RJ is blank of the finalists for the Straits Times Singaporean of the Year award. Wow. RJ is blank of the finalists. This one very easy, ah. Very good, Kat. Is one of the finalists for the Straits Times Singaporean of the Year, an award which recognizes those who have blank a significant contribution to the society. Those who have what a significant. Oh wow, living in Bangladesh. Rachel, hello from all the way from Singapore. We're happy to have you all the way from Bangladesh. That's nice. We are like it's like we're an online class of people from all around the world. Well, hold on. I don't believe that. Because Rachel just kind of asked questions. Was it Rachel who said she saw you in the gym? Oh, no, it was Moonlight.
Yeah, it's Moonlight.
It was Moonlight. Okay. I'm wrong. Finally got one. Okay. Made. Very good, Rachel. Who made a Wow, Rachel's so smart. Significant progress. A significant contribution to the society. And so she shared that she does not blank success by the amount of money she has raised, but rather by the satisfaction she gets in supporting charities. Okay, she does not what success. What do you think? I think she ordered in the worksheet. Ayo! Kara, cannot do that. No, cannot say that. Because if you say that, right, you're basically saying you're only smart if you're old. You know what I mean, right? But that cannot be. She does not.
Wait, isn't this
I'll give you the first letter. Okay, it's letter D E. First letters. She does not what success by the amount of money she has raised, but rather by the satisfaction she gets in supporting charities. Let's go. Cat, no. Determine is close. Determine is close, Rachel. Develop. Like, we're talking about her meaning of success. So it's kind of like, what's the meaning of success for her? What does it mean to be successful? And so if you kind of like ask her, what does it mean to be successful in your charity work? Then she would then go and say, I do not what? I think if I give you the next letter, you will get the word. She does not Very good. Did you hear that? Our moderators actually said the answer. Very good. She does not define success by the amount of money she has raised, but rather by the satisfaction she gets in supporting charities. Why can it be measured? She does not measure success by the amount of charity she has raised, but rather by the satisfaction. I think it does not fit with the word from the satisfaction. I don't measure success by the amount. I measure it by the satisfaction. I will actually accept that. It works. It works. I stand corrected. Measure works. Yeah. Develop cannot. Develop cannot. The context here is she's not developing success. She has success, but how does she define it? What's the meaning of success for her? What does it mean to be successful? Yeah. Now, moving on. To me, if I surpass the goal amount which I set for myself, it's a bonus. What's more important is to put in the effort to help those in need. To see that I'm able to contribute to any cause, even in a blank way, is good enough. Even in a what way? This one very easy. We're down to the last number, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. To me, to see that I am able to contribute to any cause, even in a blank way, is good enough. What do you think? Okay, bad, as in that's your answer. Even in a little way, You have another word that's very close to it. There's more. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Even in a small way. Having tried her hand at online fundraising, RJ now volunteers in other ways and intends to volunteer at least once a month. Wow! Big hand for RJ and congratulations for finishing this entire set. Everyone, good job, good job. So, a few things. I did promise you that before we end, we're gonna share a few things that you can do because we have just started the year. I like to end the live by sharing with you some things. The other day I talked about how to set goals and what are the things you should do to make sure that the goals are attained. A1, AL1, or 3-grade jump, 2-grade jump, whatsoever. But at the same time, let's learn from our moderators today who are with me here in the room. A few things you can share. How do you actually prepare yourself physically for, grueling examination season? Like, what about it? What about exercise? What about sleep? What about food? Do you think about those things, huh? Maybe something that we can share to them so at least they can learn from it. Hello, Corey. Can admin Royston give gym tips? He will include that. Actually, that's a good question, Royston. Have you been going to the gym as well? I understand you've been perhaps going to the gym even as a student, right?
Right.
How does it help you? And what are some good gym tips for them? Especially when if they haven't started going to the gym yet, what's a good starting point?
I think for me, the gym is really to clear my mind. It's a place where you can feel like you're separating yourself from the reality. So it's a bit like video games. So it's just like how it distances you from the reality where you can actually focus and like distance yourself from perhaps the pressure or the worries that you have. So
that's nice. It's nice that that's the effective exercise for you and going to the gym for you. And I like that you put an analogy to it because people have different ways to de-stress and focus, right? And for you, it's gym time and it's exercise time. Admin gym. They don't see you, man. They only hear you. Okay, action for me. What is your way to de-stress when you're very stressed? Give me something else. Give me something. Eat. Very good. Eat. Okay. That's another thing. Actually, let's talk about the most 3 important things. Follow-up question, Royston, when it comes to exercise. Those who want to consider starting to go to the gym and they haven't started yet, what's a good way for them to not think like, oh my God, that's too much. Gym is so big. I cannot do it. Good starting point.
I feel that any exercise is better than no exercise.
That's true.
You don't even need to go to the gym if you want to. You can just start off by walking after every meal or doing simple home exercises that you can do. Yeah, so start off slow, then you can slowly build up.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's start with that, ladies and gentlemen. But not any exercise is better than no exercise. This is our mantra from today onwards, which is actually good. And I like that Royston you didn't force it on people because it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Right.
And it depends on accessibility as well, no? For example. So, but he does it does make he made the point that find different ways. There's many different ways to move and find the one that you enjoy. Perhaps some of you don't want to do it alone, so perhaps a team sports will be good. Ozil does soccer, for example. And then wow, muscular smart, so Rachel. And then eat from admin Jane. The eating was also suggested. Please be mindful of the things that you eat as well. Eating healthy doesn't always mean eating food that does not taste good. A proper balance. Okay, a proper balance of fruits and vegetables and protein as well as carbs as well, but balance it properly. And sugar intake, be mindful. Okay. And finally, sleep. I always believe a good sleep is a good time for your body to reset. Okay, and prepare yourself for the next day. So you have to make sure you get very good quality sleep. What are the things that you can do? Make sure that the place where you sleep is a good. It's prepared for when it's time for you to sleep. I would say the lights, the comfort, and most especially, to prepare yourself for sleep. Perhaps an hour or two before sleeping time. No more screens, so it's much easier for you to slowly go into that sleeping mode. Yeah, yeah. So, thank you, our moderators for today, for the suggestions. But remember, preparing for a very good academic success for the end of the year entails preparing yourself mentally and also physically. In the coming days, we shall continue talking about how else can you prepare yourself for the year, and this is one of them. Move at the same time, eat with good choice of food, sleep, and perhaps on another day we can talk about the social and mental aspects of your preparations. But that's it for now. Hello, Zim Zam Zom. I have just ended the live, but hi to you. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in today.